Hi, and thanks yet again for joining me on my channel, Canadian Board Game Replays. Again, I hope you enjoy the game replay that I have for you today. We're still on our journey from Bronze to Elite in Double Seven. Great quick game, a modern twist on a classic Rummy style gameplay. This is game number 7, and I'm moving from silver to gold at this point. So I hope you enjoy this one, and let's get into it. So before we get into the game, let's take a look at the journey that we've taken so far from silver to gold. So this will be game number 7, and this is against Turbo Turtle. So that's 4 down from the top on the screenshot. You can see we're moving our way up. We're already in gold, actually. I thought I was in silver, but already in gold. And we're moving up to that elite level. Only a couple games to go till we get there. So like I said, this is game number 7, and let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into the game. Before we start, I do have a point where I would like your thoughts, as with previous previous videos. So I will let you know when that is. I'll pause it and be like to know what you would do in that situation. Trying to engage you, the viewers, the subscribers, and have a strategy discussion about, maybe we have different takes on it, and maybe different commenters have different takes on it. So looking forward to talking about that when it comes up. I will make sure to mention that. This one I think is a little later in the game than previous ones, closer to the end. So yeah, look out for that. All right, let's get going. Okay, so I start the game. I draw 2. So I put nothing down. For those who watch the videos, you'll know why. I'm trying to avoid swapping opportunities, and there was no rainbow here, so it made sense to just hold back. So I'm grabbing a couple more. Now I put down a pair just to get under the 6-card limit. They're kind of doing the same kind of thing. There we go. They get to swap. Like I said, you can't swap. You can't prevent all swaps, and they get down. So they're down early. Bad sign for me. Again, as anyone who watched my videos knows, I really prioritize getting cleared and getting 0 cards in your hand in this game. It's really the path to victory. So the fact they got it so early, not a great start. So let's see how things go. All right, so that's good news. They didn't get down that turn, so that's great. I'm just kind of putting down what I can here. Looks like we're going to be able to get out with all our cards, so that's great. Gives us a chance to catch back up. Okay, they're out again. Okay. Looking like some pretty good draws here for both of us, really. We're just filling our families and doing some swaps. Nothing too crazy here. Both of us have a lot of variety of family groupings, which allows for more swapping. So that makes I find it makes for a more interesting game when there's a lot of swapping going on. So here we go. Drawing 3 cards here. Yep, again, lots of swapping going on. Keeps things interesting. Okay, and then they draw, swap. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting game all the way to the end. None of us have the real a huge edge here. We're 1917 right now for Turbo Turtle, pretty close, really. We've both got one set of 7 now, so the game could end at any time here. And in a couple seconds, I'm going to pause here for the part where I want your thoughts. So we'll look out for that. All right, here we go. We're just going to do our draws here. And this is the spot. Okay. So we're near the end of the game here. We got to kind of look at the score. We're down by 1. What do we want to do here that's going to help us to victory? So take a look at the cards we've got here. We've got squirrel and butterfly and clover. So always nice to have a clover in your hand, gives you lots of flexibility. So what will you do here? Take a look at the board, look at the swaps, and let me know in the comments section what you would do. And then I will play it, and you'll see what I did and see if it worked out. Like it has happened in other videos, I sometimes make the wrong call, and I look forward to discussing it with you if that's the case. If it deviates from what you got, we can certainly talk about it and see if I made a mistake, if you made a mistake, if no one made a mistake. The game is certainly a lot luck based, so there is that piece of it. Okay, I'm going to start it back up again, and you can see what I did. So at this point, I decided to end the game by getting the 7 for squirrels. It's a bit of a dicey move, which based on how things go could work, could not work. So looking here now, it's 27-22, so I'm up by 5. 5 is normally pretty safe, especially when you've got the double 7, because it means you've got the tiebreak. So they need to score a 6. And when you're drawing 3 cards, 6 is tough because it means every card has to go down and every card has to make a new 7. And you look at the families available, there's really not that much available. There's 2 sets of 5. There's no 6s. So I'm feeling pretty confident, which is why I decided to the end of the game. I mean, I could have strung it out and tried to get cleared to 0 and just try to get more points that way. But I kind of identified that this was maybe my best spot to do it here. So I made the call and I went for it. So not sure how that compared to what you did, but hopefully we can meet in the comment section and talk about it. All right, let's finish off this game and see how it ends out. So they draw their 3. They've replaced the clover, which is a smart move. So they didn't even get all their cards down because the frog, they didn't have a 3 to swap it. So that's the end of the game. So 27-24 win for me, pretty close. One step closer to elite. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging in. I am going to try something new for this time. So what I'm going to try as I get more familiar with YouTube is I'm going to put all the links on the page right now to all of the previous games in this journey. If you just stumbled onto this video and you want to go back to watch the earlier videos when I was still in bronze or silver, you can do that. If there's a specific game you want to go back to, I'll put them all in here now. So go ahead and click on any of the links that you see to go back to those games. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Put any comments you want in the comment section, whether it's about this game, is there another game you want me to do more of? Put that in there. I really want to engage with you and do what you want to see. And I play a variety of games already, but I can always play more. Or if you want to see me put down more of something I've already covered, certainly also an option. So thank you very much for watching. If you don't already, please subscribe. I'm currently at 44 subs and looking to grow. So feel free to share the link around. And yeah, I just want to share the joy of BGA with others. And I'm always still surprised when people don't know about it, but it's still a bit of a niche thing, I guess, in some circles. And hopefully we can broaden that circle. Thanks again, and I'll see you on future videos. Bye.